What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Comic Book Nerd, where we talk all things major movie television news. Now, last night, we did a full breakdown, and that came earlier this morning. If you guys had not watched it, it was a breakdown of the new Captain Marvel trailer that came out on Monday night. So, that video is up on the channel, and it was supposed to come out yesterday, but it came out today for whatever reason. However, today, it is Wednesday, the week before or at least the night before most Marvel movie premieres. We like to do previews of movies coming up to the channel. So, we're going to talk about, number one, what to expect, any cameos to expect from the Marvels. We're going to talk about how to go into this film and what you need to know for Captain Marvel 2. And we're going to talk about some of the reviews and reactions from the premiere that was last night. But first, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to drop a like and subscribe so you guys don't miss out on any of the latest videos. Without further ado, let's go ahead, hop into the Marvels preview. So, number one, what is the plot of this movie? Well, actually, let's go ahead and start off this by saying, go into this film with an open mind. Guys, the directors, all the writers, this film has had its fair share of rewrites. It's had this fair share of delays. This film's gotten delayed a couple times. Even script writers have been on this. So, the actors and actresses that make this movie did really hard work for you guys to enjoy this movie. Yes, the VFX does not look all that great in the final battle. Yes, I know the villain, Dar-Benn, has been getting a lot of hate recently, but go into this movie with an open mind. Hopefully, that helps you guys out. This is all out of love for Marvel Studios as well, because Marvel makes these movies so special to us that we deserve to go and prove them as well. So, again, even with the box office numbers projecting as low as 55 million, 54 million, go into this movie with an open mind. Keep an open mind about this movie. It's supposed to be a Captain Marvel film. It's not supposed to really set up anything, but it will set up things, and we've seen that in the trailers by setting up Avengers Secret Wars and stuff like that. So, that's just my little disclaimer here before we go into this preview, is that keep this with an open mind. Now, there are going to be no spoilers, because I know the post-credit scene has been making its way around the internet and stuff like that, but this is all predictions and preview on what to expect from this film without those spoilers if you guys have seen them. So let's go ahead and hop into this. So the plot of this movie basically is them trying to stop Dar-Benn from tearing a hole into reality. I'm going to assume she does successfully do this. Either that or they stop her, number one. And number two, yes, I know those are really the only two options. But again, this movie is going to have implications on Secret Wars and stuff like that shown by us in the trailers. It's going to show it. Monica even says it. She is bringing another reality onto ours, which is, again, the whole plot of Avengers Secret Wars. So, Captain Marvel 2 is going to have a lot of implications regarding Secret Wars. So, that's going to set up that future. But the plot of this movie is basically taking down Dar-Benn. They are looking to take down this monster who is I guess a descendant of Thanos, if you will. So she is connected to Thanos majorly way. She has the other bangle that connects all the powers, which explains why they are shifting in this film and swapping places. That's their whole power set. So the whole purpose of this movie is to introduce a new villain, set things up for Secret Wars going down the line. Now, cameos. Who's going to cameo in this film? Well, number one, we already know Valkyrie's going to be in this movie based off the trailers. We saw her in that Monday night trailer that played during Monday Night Football, by the way. That was such a boring game. NFL, do never put that game on a TV again. Chargers and the Jets, do not let that happen again on primetime. That was such a boring game. 20-6, the final score. Terrible game. That's kind of my little rant towards the NFL. Don't know why I didn't do it on the other channel, but whatever. However, that being said, this film is going to have a lot of cameos. We've seen that the Marvels is going to cameo a lot in this movie, or that Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie is going to cameo in the Marvels. Maybe an X-Men or 2 is going to show up in this movie. It's been wildly rumored that number one, Beast is going to show up, and number two, Storm, Rogue, or Cyclops will appear in this film. That's going to be the rumored post-credit scene for a while, and I will neither confirm nor deny that post-credit scene because I haven't seen the film, obviously. That Monica Rambeau ends up in a different universe, and that's the rumored post-credit scene. But, however, maybe Nova shows up in this movie. If you guys recall, during the last trailer on Monday Night Football, they said they have came. So is Thor going to show up? Is it going to be Nova? Is it going to be the introduction of Wonder Man or something like that? So I'm interested to see who shows up in this film. Now, the reviews and the reactions for this movie actually look pretty good. A lot of them are praising Kamala Khan and praising Iman Vellani's performance as Kamala Khan. A lot are saying that she's the MVP of this film. Now, a lot are also taking away from the fact that the script has been really, really bad and written poorly from Marvel Studios. But it did have to go a couple of change in writers, I believe, as well. So keep that in mind with this script. But again, this is all love, out of love for Marvel Studios, because they produce these movies that we are here to enjoy. A lot of these team members work on these projects. So keep that in mind as you go into this film. But with that being said, my concerns for this movie are the script, and my concern is also the villain, because based off of reviews, this villain is probably one of the worst written villains in the MCU history right now. So I'm concerned on how they're going to treat this villain in this film. But however, most of the reviews that I've seen at least have been all positive reviews. Soups, I guess you would say, is a really good person to go. He talked about it really, really honestly. Grace Randolph also showcasing a lot of it. Charles Murphy at multiverse.com is showing it a lot. So there are some really, really good aspects to this film. The Marvels, I heard the three trio absolutely carry in this film, and I cannot wait to go watch this film and talk about that post-credit scene at the end. And I believe Marvel Studios is going to produce this high quality. This is going to be a really, really good film. I think it's going to shock a lot of people based off of its box office numbers that are tracking really low right now. But again, people are going to be last-minute buyers. They're going to go get this movie. They're going to see it on a TV or something and be like, oh, we should go watch this movie and go see this film for what it is and surely could be in the MCU as well. Again, keep all of this in open mind. This film has had its fair share of troubles, so I'm expecting that it is going to perform really, really good and shock a lot of people. But that is just a little preview of the Marvels. Let me know what you are most excited for about the Marvels in the comments down below. Are you going to be seeing this film? What do you think the post-credit scene is going to be? If you haven't seen it already, no spoilers in the comments, by the way. I don't want spoilers for this film. I want to enjoy it for myself. I'm going to watch it Friday morning about 11, and then about noon or so, we will, maybe not noon, at about like 1 or 2 or 3, we will have our post-credit scene breakdowns, an ending explained, and maybe even a breakdown of the film. But we also have Loki Season 2 to get to as well here on the channel. So, that being said, I'm going to hop off. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, let me know what you thought of the preview in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, turn that bell on. We do our best to post on this channel every single day. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.